guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Winnie, sorry, and thank you so much for clicking this video. So guys, today I'm going to give you some income generating activities that you don't need to have money to start doing them. So the first one is being an Airbnb broker. This one you will only need to have a WhatsApp, and you create a group, and then you look for these hosts, the people who have the apartments, and then you can talk to them, so they can be giving you or sending you pictures of their apartments, and then you post on your WhatsApp group with the prices. For instance, if someone is charging a one bedroom at 3,000 or 4,000, you look for someone that is being charged at you look for one that is being charged at 3,000, someone who is charging his or hers at 3,000. That way, it will be easier for you to get someone who can easily take it at 4,000. See, when you find someone who wants the one bedroom for, let's say, 3 days, and the owner is charging it at 3,000, that way he'll have to pay 12,000, which will give the host, and then the 3,000 will be yours. So imagine if you can do that to, let's say, for 10 houses, or on a good weekend, if you can get maybe, let's say, mm, three clients for different houses. Just make sure if you get someone, whatever the host is charging, you have to add 1,000 more. If the house is going for 5,000, maybe two bedroom, or 6,000, make sure you can get someone who can give you 7,000 or 8,000. You see, that way it will be very easier for you to make money, because you don't own any house. Your job will only be to look for these clients or guests who want to be hosted, and then after that you pay the host what he needs, and then you're left with what you have made as a profit. So number two is letting your space for letting your space to an Airbnb guest. That is more or less like being an host. If you have a two bedroom or three bedroom, you can let two of them, or one. If you have a two bedroom, you can let one of your bedrooms, and then you will indicate there that it's a shared apartment. So the person who will request for that trip will know that wherever I'm going, there's someone, or there are some people who are also living there. You see, there are also some people who are living there. So they won't have a problem when they get there if they find other people there. So what they have to know is that the only room they can the only room they are not allowed to share is theirs. You see, any other room in the house, it's like they can share with other people. That way you can make maybe extra income, because you might even charge at 2,000 or 3,000, depending on, it will depend with the house and where it is. So number three is running errands. For instance, if I stay in Nairobi and someone is in Mombasa, and they need some things from Nairobi, sorry. You see, they can't travel to come and get them, or maybe they were buying things that they need someone to send to them. You see, not every person who is selling things online maybe will be able to send your whatever you bought from them to where you want it. Like, there are some people who just want you to show up, you see. So you can be an errand person. That way someone might call you, hey, what's up? I need this and that from a certain place. Can you please go and buy them for me and send them to me? And you see, if you do that, they'll have to pay you, because they'll have to pay your transport, and they'll also have to pay you for whatever you did to them. You went there, bought things, or even, like, it's just like kutumwa. You can go anywhere for them, do their things the way they want them to be done, send them parcels. You see, that way they can, or even show up to a place where they are needed. You see, that's also being an errand person. You make sure you're paid for that. Another thing is being a social media influencer. You remember when COVID happened, guys? Eh? All these people with a lot of followers, you know what they started doing? They started marketing, because during COVID also there were some upcoming businesses, and like there were so many people who were marketing through them. Some were charging 1,000 bob, others were charging 2,000, others were even charging 5,000 bob. You see, and people were paying, and there are also those ones who are charging 500 Kenyan shillings. Up to now, they're still charging, and it's not only in Kenya. Like so many places, people are nowadays charging. If you want them to market your business, you have to pay for that, of which it works. It works. For me, it has worked. If you market any of your business through these social media influencers, you get more customers, you see. So if you have, you don't have to be a celebrity actually to do that, because you all you need is just followers, a lot of followers that can earn you money, you see. If you have a lot of followers, and you post a business for someone and your followers see it, probably these followers will want to know what is there in that page, and they'll go check. Maybe some of them will buy, and you see, if you market for someone, they'll have to pay you. And let's say if you're charging 500 Kenyan shillings and you market like 10 business in a day, 10 businesses in a day, that is 500 times 10, which is 5,000. In a day, you'll have made your 5,000 Kenyan shillings, which is a good money. It's not bad. So that is also something you can do without, like, it's something you can do that can earn you money. So another thing is cleaning services. Cleaning services, these are things you can do, by the way. There are those who love cleaning. Like they have they have a passion for it. You see, like for instance, let's say me, if you come to my house and you find like there's something that is not done the way you'd like to do it, and then you tell me, oh, I'd, I'd prefer if you put this one here and this one here. Those are things that you can do. Or I'd like to show you how to clean this thing. If you visit your friends, sometimes you get something that you can, they don't know. Of course, everyone, if you meet different people, there's someone who don't know what you know, and there are people who know what you don't know. You see, so instead of giving them these ideas for free, you can be telling someone, oh, that is, if you don't know them, you can be advertising like, I know how to clean this and that. If you want, I can clean for you, and then you pay me. Like, not everybody takes their time to clean their something like their fridge, or even if they do, they don't clean it the way it's supposed to be cleaned, you see. And maybe doing laundry, just generally cleaning the house. Some people know how to do it, but they are too busy to do it. You see, you can be advertising for yourself, and you're like, oh, my name is so and so. You even DM them, my name is so and so. I'm good at this and that. And sometimes I feel like maybe you can be too busy, and if you need someone to help you do this and that, you can reach me and be able to help you with that. And then these services, you're not going to be giving them out for free. You'll be paid for them, guys. You'll be paid for them. If you're good at something, make sure you're being paid for it, please. And if you go there, if it's cleaning, make sure you do it to your perfection, so that the person who gives you the job doesn't feel like, oh, I should have done it myself. You see, because this guy has paid you, they've paid you, and they expect you to give them your best, like you said you'll give them your best. Yeah. So cleaning services in the houses, in the offices, you see, you don't have to work for a certain company. Sorry, you don't have to work for a certain company for you to be able to get someone who can give you those jobs. Just get out and look for them yourself. They'll earn you money. Yeah. And another one is interior decoration. There are these people, hey, there are these people who really know how to make their spaces look good. Like, these people can decorate a space until you're like, oh my god, I wish I could stay here forever. You see, these people who know how to do these things. If you have a passion in doing something like that, please reach out to people. Reach out to people. Even these days so many people expose even their houses in social media. If you see like, if you, or maybe if you feel like you can do better, you just ingia DM, ingia DM, ambia mtu what you feel. By the way, just hit their DM, tell them what you can do for them. If it's worth it, if they feel convinced about it, they can invite you. You see, and that way you can make some extra income, because I believe when you're doing interior decoration, it's the person you're doing for that will have to buy everything that you need to make the space look good. That is another way. In fact, it's a very good way of earning money. Everybody wants to be in a good space, a well decorated space, and I don't think there's anyone who wouldn't want to have such services. So just don't sit on your talent. If you know you're good at it, ask anyone. Let it be that maybe at that time they don't have enough money to do that with you. But believe me, the moment they get hold of that money, they'll give you a call. You see, because now that will be in their minds, that like, oh, this lady told me this and that. She can make, or this guy, she can make. They can make my space look good, and that's all I want. That's what I want. My my dear, trust me, these guys will go out of their way to look for this money just to make sure that their spaces look good. Actually, everybody will go out of their way to make sure that wherever they're staying, it looks good. Yeah. And another thing you can do, this might, it might or might not take a lot of time, is being a YouTuber. There are some people who get monetized so fast until you're like, wow, is this really happening? You see? And it really does. It happens. Sometimes you get shocked. There are people who start YouTube and then, like, in the next 2 weeks, they are monetized. So it depends. I think it depends with a lot of things that I'm not able to share, because I'm not really exposed with that. I don't know how to explain that is. So being a YouTuber, all I know is that it will earn you money. It doesn't matter how long it will take, but I know it will earn you money. You don't have to register anything with any money. You just need the account in your phone and internet, and you're able to create content. That's all you need. So another thing that you can also do is being a makeup artist. Most of you will not agree with this, but I can tell you this. There are those people who have their products and they really do not know how to apply their own makeup, like me. See, like me. But you find that these people, they're buying very quality products. You see, they believe in their makeup, that you, as a makeup artist, you can't go there and tell them that you want to use your products on your makeup on them. You see, so for these people, these makeup artists who always feel like, oh, I must be able to afford a MAC foundation for me to be able to do uh to do a makeup on somebody else's face. That's not true. There are these people who have their own makeup and they wouldn't prefer any other apart from what they have. So if you're a makeup artist and sometimes you've never thought of doing, like, commercializing it, huh? And you're really good at applying makeup, look for these people who have their own makeup, because you can start with what you have, because not everybody can afford these expensive makeups. You can start with what you have to apply on those who can't afford the expensive ones. If it's good, I believe they'll come back. And I think the cheapest makeup artist you can find out here, maybe it's 1,000 bob. 1,000 bob is not bad. For instance, on a weekend, if you can find maybe 3 people, that is 3,000 bob. And for these people who have their own makeup, you can, if you're good at it and you do a very good job on their face, they'll be calling you. You see, they'll be calling you like every weekend, or maybe, who knows, maybe even every day. If you're able to make it at the time that they need you, you can be doing that for them. You see, that way you'll only be charging them your labor. You won't have to use your products. You see, You won't have to use your makeup, that is. So you'll be using their makeup and charging them for the labor, you see. And if you're good at it, maybe 2,000. Makeup here in Nairobi, makeup is like 4,000, 3,000, you see. So if you can apply it on someone who has their own products, maybe 2,000 is fair enough. And that way you can be making your good money. So guys,
this video,
that's all
guys.
I
Like
have for
this video.
today
I
for
need
you
your
guys.
likes. I
And
need your likes.
all
I
I'd
really
like
need
you
them.
to do
And
for me, guys,
subscriptions.
just
Thank you
subscribe
guys, and see you again next
subscribe
time.
and like